Hello and welcome to Remothered Tormented Fathers. I got this game yesterday, and I was testing it out, see how it looked and stuff like that, so I can get it to run. And how I see this is it's a mixture of Evil Within 2 and Resident Evil 7. I don't know if this is going to be a white man a scared white man plays or a regular playthrough. Let's just hope it's not a scared white man plays. I already got another one I have to do. And I will promise I will be doing, going back to Alien Isolation again, so. Let's get it going. Okay. Interesting. Alright, oops, sorry about that. I had to
So,
put something in my ear.
is it all true?
What have you heard already?
That illness. It thickened the bones. It accelerated the healing process and tissue regeneration. Is that all true?
Every word.
But if that's what it was doing, why call it an illness?
The Lepidopterans made a nest out of the human body where they could eat and multiply. An illness is what it is.
But then,
Where do you want me to start?
from the beginning.
I'm old, Mr. Manny. My memory is not one of my strong points.
Well, for example, why do they call you Madam Svenska?
A name is just a trace. It is our business card, our identifier. It presents us to the world. But does it tell our story or really describe who we are?
I swear I know 3 or 4 idiots with the same exact name.
Well, yes. But we are not made of that name. It is given to us. Other people choose it for us, whether it suits us or not. It doesn't tell us who we really are. That name will not give us any answers. It is only through growing old that we become the answer to the questions of our childhood. And living in Sweden the last 30 years has definitely inspired this affectionate moniker. And so, Madam Svenska, it is.
And yet you come back to Italy. Why?
Because I forgot. But I also forgot that I had promised to remember.
Tell me.
Please excuse me. Sometimes my memory needs to be jogged. There's always been a song that, as well as the name you refer to so much, has labeled my whole life, has given it a name, and it's from a name. If you can believe how bizarre and sometimes unbelievable my confused memories are to describe that all this began.
Say goodbye, hearty frost from my eye. If you leave me, sure you miss me. If fly, he loses something in the sky. Come on, let's dance, like we don't have any chance. Give me a kiss, so you know what you're gonna miss. If you fly, you lose something in the sky. Listen to me, the romance leave us free, but needs to be taken care of.
Well, damn.
Feels like it's gonna rain again.
Alright. Sorry. My first thoughts when I first saw the main character, she looks like Scully from X-Files. Okay, so basically our main thing is a walk, it's not a run. And now we have to choose between 3 ways to go. Let's go this way. Let's see what her run is. Oh my god. That run. That run though. Oh, apparently it's not this way. Oh my god, this run though. Come on, bruh. This run. Why is this run so fucking bad? Let's try the next side. Let's go up this way. Oh my god, this run. Let's see what's over by this dumpster. Just, oh my. Look at her face! Oh my god. Sears. Interesting. Well, looks like there was a huge, somewhat invisible boulder fallable. That's a weird way of making it impassable. Okay, so I can't go to the gate. Let's see what's this paper. Does this allow us to look at shit? Nope. Okay. Looks like she's got a fucking crap in her fucking pants. Look at that. Look at that. That bump. Looks like she crept herself. Dear God. Okay, so what is this thing? I always feel anxious when I'm when looking at some icons. Icons and mirrors. Okay. I'll try to be quiet for cutscenes.
Who is it?
Yes, hello. I'm Dr. Reed from the Santa Margarita Institute.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Felton is no longer a patient.
I know. This is why I'm here. Hello? Anyone?
Well, shit. They won't let us in. Let's see if we can go down here. God, this is not a bad looking game. It is very beautiful, I have to admit. It does give me that, like, Evil Within 2 and Resident Evil vibes. I don't think I've ever been going down this road. Or, what the fuck? Okay, so apparently there's a dog. Let's see here. And I'm sorry for not just going in, I'm just okay, so I'm just exploring, see if there's anything like on the outside before I go into the house, which looks like the freaking baker's house from Resident Evil. Well, not really, it looks like it, it just gives me that vibe. God. Am I gonna be seeing a woman with a insect vagina? Oops. I won't get monetized because I said the word vagina. Shall I go vajayjay? Look at her. She's so scared. Oh, look at that. Oh, she's so attentive. Well, let's go see if we can get in. Okay, why would the door be unlocked? Oh my god. And don't play scary music when it's not really needed. Get inside the mansion and meet Dr. Fenton. I'm gonna be walking every so often, so... Let me see here. Can I up the brightness? Yes, I can. Let's go about 80% apply. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little better for you guys. Nice little gardening area. Giant water ball for water bottle. Oh my god, there's a Z button that instantly turns you around. Okay. So which tells me we're going to be needing to use that sometime. Oh my god, I'm going to go downstairs. Damn. Whoever this Dr. Fenton is, he's got like a green thumb. Like I'm seeing like shit in here that should not even be in this freaking area or wherever we are. Sweden, Italy. Huh? Well, we found a door. Let's see what's in the door.
Hello? The gate was open. Are you there? Hello? Is anyone there?
Well, it seems that door is locked. No need to be up here anymore, so... Oh, wait. Did I see something here that I can look at? Nope, okay. Well, time to go down through this way. See, this all triggers me all to hell. I have a slight OCD when it comes to patterns, and... like that turned over, oh my god, it's so annoying. But I can understand it. As long as there's a reason to it, I will excuse it. Fuck you, dog, go away. Down this long corridor of vines and beautiful flowers, which I can't smell. Which they should give you the option to smell the flowers. And give you an achievement called stop to smell the flowers. There's a panel, what looks to be a panel here. Kerosene. What in the fuck is that? Oil super. Super oil. It's super oil. Do 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 do. This ain't bad looking though. Like the house design is not bad. The nice little leaf foliage is falling. Oh, little girl statue. Definitely agonizing. Or anguishing. I will be checking a lot of stuff. Like I will be checking anything that has like a circle to it because it is basically I will not want to be like basically missing anything. So wait, does those scissors have blood or is that rust? Holy fuck! I mean, like I really like the look of this place, but damn. Well, here's another door. You might be hearing some ice also, so. Magical lighter. Magical hippo lighter.
Yes?
Good evening. I
Miss
am.
Reed, you already told me at the intercom, and as I already told you, Mr. Felton is no longer a patient at the Scientific
I know.
Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do you want?
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways and probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's
Oh,
pathology.
no, please. I'm just assisting him. I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I suppose you want to talk to him.
Thank you.
I apologize for the darkness, but Mr. Felton's sight has been damaged and immensely compromised because of the disease. Anyway, I am Gloria. Oh, and please, refrain from smoking inside. Mr. Felton hates the smell of smoke.
Sorry.
So he hates the smell of smoke. It is interesting. And he's blind by light, and yet there are light on. I don't quite understand this woman. Or her logic for the disease. Yeah, see, look. This huge light.
Please, this way.
Okay.
Bad habit.
Ooh, I
Smoking?
do love the
Yes, such a
sound.
shame. You should quit.
What do
You
you
have
call it?
no idea how
The
bad this
sound,
is for you.
atmosphere.
Not only for your health, but it's also very expensive.
You can get
Money
like
and
soft,
time wasted.
high.
I have so much to do every day. I couldn't waste
Interesting.
time with such a bad habit.
Do
It
you
is a
assist Mr.
very-
Felton all day?
Oh no, from midday to
looking
8
house.
p.m. Then I go back
Oh,
home.
there's a chessboard.
I live near here. If needed, he can contact me with a pager, but that's not often. His wife takes care of him when I'm off.
What can you tell me about her?
I met her just a couple of times. She's usually out or locked in her bedroom when I'm here. Let's say they don't seem to get along.
I didn't know.
But, you know, when she's home, she listens to the same music, the same song, over and over.
Very Renaissance-y paintings. Jesus. Yeah, these are a lot of Renaissance-y paintings, and it's so weird.
This way, please. Mr. Felton will be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
I do like that chair. He's got a pretty nice office for an old man. Let's see what this painting is first. Notary, patron, entrepreneur, and even entomologist with a green thumb. Interesting. The coronation of a virgin. The young girl gazes into the sky above with stunned eyes, and a light hits her. But something is out of place from the dark sky. That threatened storm are descending the hideous hands of stranger creatures. The picture makes me feel uncomfortable. Your lack of wording is making me uncomfortable. Okay. It is very dark in this game. I apologize. That's just creepy as fuck. Okay, can't check the door. Apparently I can't do a nice little jig. But you can simply watch her butt. Now let's go see what this old man has in his desk. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Mr. and Mrs. Feltons? Oh, I've fucking been missaying their freaking words. Holy hell. Feltons Farm, Roso Gallio, closes danger of contamination. Wyman and Feltons indicated for alleged criminal activity against consumers and production employees. October 2nd, 1971. Okay, so it's in the 70s, I believe, probably. The Roso Gallo farm, Pride of the Gallows, closed due to the suspected contamination. It has been reported that many products have been infected by toxic pollen. Toxic pollen? Why? Okay. That could be the cause of severe parasitosis. So this, okay. The owner, Ariana Gallio, top right, which the picture is god awful. Her husband, the notary Richard Felton, bottom right. Professor and company partner Albert Elias Wyman, large picture, are under investigation. The latter has been allegedly accused by Felton of Felton himself of having used the company to carry out pharmaceutical experiments, taking advantage of corporate funds at his will. Indeed, the warning came from the residents at the company's headquarters, the Ashmans, who manage the building and supervise the harvesters, the sisters of the adjoining convent. Photos, which I, like I said, cannot see. Among the reported symptoms, painful ulcers, vomiting, proliferations of parasites, and, in cases, keratosis. Photosensitivity following the... Jesus Christ, this is a huge thing. Okay. So basically, uh, so basically, what it what I'm reading here by what I was reading, it was basically this Dr. Felton was a quack and decided to experiment on, I think, the groundwater and the plants to make something. What is on the other side? Oh, you damn son of a bitch. See what they write about me on the news? You wanted to tarnish me, but I'll get back at you. Ooh, surely I will. Starting with your daughter. Do you believe she doesn't know who her father is? I'm sure he does. I'm sure he would be glad to know that she is his daughter. Show you've got balls. Take your own responsibilities. What am I saying? Balls? You never got balls. Okay. That was weird. Sorry for the long read. And now close up to the most horrifyingly weird picture ever.
Do you believe in God, miss?
No, I don't.
It would be too easy, wouldn't it? I believe in people's willpower. Everything else is not God, but an aptitude or mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale I prefer at my age. When you're worn out
So
from
fucking
an
creepy
incurable
looking.
disease, you
It's Golem.
start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such
Doesn't it
small
look like
but
Golem?
lethal creatures? An arbiter, that's all we need.
For what? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature in which we are equals to those ants eating each other. But, pardon me, I forgot my manners. Please, sit down.
Looks like the Umbrella Corporation guy.
Dr. Reed, I suppose?
Sorry, Mr. Felton. Pleased to meet you.
So you already met Gloria?
Yes, she let me in.
She's a great reference, extremely hardworking, but back to us. I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you at the Institute, Dr. Reed.
I am flattered, Mr. Felton. I arrived at the Institute just a few months after you left. And you left because?
Inadequacy of the sanitary treatments within the structure.
That's right. And in a few words?
In a few words, they didn't know how to treat my case, and they left me there to die.
But it seems that other issues took over.
I once or twice refused to go through exams.
Mr. Felton, is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Gloria, yes.
Oh,
see
I
if Dr.
see
Reed
that
needs
ship wheel.
anything.
Oh, no.
May I
must be a
offer you a
mariner.
cup of tea or coffee? Espresso?
No, thank you.
As you wish. How about you, Mr. Felton?
No, thank you. I'll keep entertaining our guest. You can go now.
You're diagnosed. 1958?
Yes, indicatively, some friends and I contracted the disease while traveling to Egypt, and it got worse.
In addition to the disease, the first exam showed some inconsistency. Some hormonal deficiency? Overdose of non-prescribed drugs, opiates? Phenoxyl? Wasn't it recalled in the mid-60s?
Doctor, don't you think that nowadays there are ways to obtain drugs without any prescription?
I believe so. According to your file, you still receive your disability pension. Even better, it seems that the beneficiary is your wife, Ariana Gallo.
Exactly. She's the one who takes care of me when Gloria is off.
How about your daughter?
My daughter, Celeste, has never come back home.
Disappeared. She was adopted, am I right?
The investigators confirmed that she intentionally left. They never suspected a kidnapping since there was no ransom request.
How about Weeman? Wasn't he a suspect?
A flash in the pan, an idiot who brought confusion by sending warnings and threats.
And her birth parents?
Dr. Reed, young girls often decide to just go. And this is what my daughter decided to do.
Jennifer.
What did you say?
At times, you'd call her Jennifer.
No, my
Mr.
daughter.
Felton, what has really happened to your daughter?
I just told
How
you.
about the off-the-record version?
I am not sure where you're trying to go with this, but I won't tolerate. I don't have the strength for this now.
I know you've been trying to forget her, but this picture might help you to.
What is this? Where did you get this picture?
Isn't she your daughter? Celeste, or has you called her? Jennifer?
I asked you a question.
Back of the picture says Jennifer.
There is no Jennifer!
You thought I was stupid, didn't you, Mr. Felton? Do you really think I'd come here without knowing what I'm talking about?
Who are you, and why did you come here? Did you come to my home to threaten me with your condescending
Threatening
tone?
you? So maybe I should ask your wife then.
She's not home.
Seems like she is.
Mr. Felton, I just talked to the director of the Institute on the phone. They have never heard of Dr. Reed. She is not what she claims to be.
Well, Miss Reed, if that is your real name, your time here has ended. Please, leave my property. Miss Gloria will escort you out.
Please follow me.
Mr. Felton, please, tell me what you did to your daughter!
Good evening.
Follow me.
Please tell me what you did to your daughter.
Mr. Felton.
I will find out what you did to your daughter, you old hag. Sorry. Old horny
You
crone.
know the way.
Blah, blah, blah. I know the way.
How do you even sleep at night? You use people's lives regardless of the pain you cause. The Feltons have been through a lot. And they are good people.
Gloria, a young girl disappeared.
We all know the story, unfortunately. A burden that the Feltons will have to carry for the rest of their lives. Celeste just left them.
If that was the case, there was a motivation behind it. And it threatened her life.
God damn it, Scully. Cue the X-Files. Definitely cue the X-File theme. Look at how Gloria runs. Would you like to save my game? Yes, please. Look for mirrors with metronomes from now on. You can save your game only by using those. Interesting.